Hey everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Now, I haven't done a Let's Play in a little while, so I thought I would do one. And this is going to be an awesome new game that hasn't been out long, and it's been highly anticipated for, I think it's 16 years. And, you know, Sega fans have just been absolutely desperate to play it, and it's been one of the most highly anticipated games of the year, and that is of course the awesome game Sonic 4. Now what they've done is they brought it out on the iPhone first, which my good friend Gemma, aka the Jebs24, did a review of last week or the week before, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. She was very in depth with what she was saying, just very awesome YouTuber, and I definitely recommend that you check her out if you haven't already done so. And then what they chose to do was they then released Sonic 4 on the PS3 network and the Xbox 360 live arcade sort of the week after. So this is obviously going to be the Xbox live arcade version. Excuse me. So yeah, it's saying that I can play Modern Warfare 2 because I've still got the game in, which is an awesome game by the way. But we're obviously going to be doing Sonic 4 for this playthrough. So I'm just going to quickly sign in. And just to remind anyone that doesn't already know this, my game tag is Stormblade123, which I don't know how well you can see it on the TV there. But it is Stormblade. I think that's a bit bright to see. Sorry about that. I tried to, you know, mess about with the brightness, contrast, colour, etc. to try and make it as best as I could. And this is the best that I could find. So I really hope it does look okay. If I need to adjust it again later on, I will do. So there we go. Right. So talking about some new games as well that are out at the moment. Need for Speed's coming out, Red Dead Redemption, there's an Undead Nightmare pack that's now out. Still need to play that game, to be honest. Right, okay, enough of that. Let's go for Sonic 4 then. So I downloaded this the day it came out, and absolutely love it. I've also got Sonic Adventure as well, just so you guys know. And I'm absolutely loving that as well. I'm still playing through it. And one more quick thing, guys, before I go on to the playthrough, I just remembered I want to show you guys, if I can find it, that is, and that's my dog in the background, by the way. Here we go. It's the games I own, guys. Basically, there's any game that you see me flick through now and you own it yourself and you want to give me a game of it online, or you just want to, I don't know, maybe chat about how we're finding the game and how far we've got, and maybe help each other out if any of us are stuck. Feel free to add me again. As I said, Stormblade123. I've got games like Emerald Tournament 3, which I still need to do quite a lot of work on, but I absolutely love it. Gears of War 2, which I completed quite recently. Absolutely love that. Guitar Hero World Tour. Again, I've got a few videos up with my brother on that game, but again, really good game. Skate 2, still need to play it. FIFA 10. Awesome football game, but again need to do more work on it. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, one of my favourite games. I've got like 580 gamer score on there already, so I'm doing very well. Nearly sort of got most of the achievements on that. As I said, there's also Sonic Adventure, Sonic 4, which we're going to go on into a second, Quake 4, Dead Rising 2K0, which was the add-on, kind of the pre-game, if that's what you call it, the pre-add-on. Well, it's not an add-on then, is it? It's the prologue, if you like, that goes before Dead Rising 2, the full game. Forza Motorsport 3, Sega Superstars Tennis, Halo 3 ODST, Modern Warfare 2, Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, which is a classic compilation, Halo 3, Left 4 Dead 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, Assassin's Creed 2, Naruto, don't have any more, didn't really like it if I'm honest, but there you go. Bioshock 1, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot Mind Over Mutant, Dead Rising 1, Mirror's Edge, Left 4 Dead 1, Bomberman Live, Call of Duty 4, Assassin's Creed 1, Call of Duty World at War, Sonic Unleashed, Seen It, which is a pretty cool film game where you answer trivia questions, Devil May Cry 4, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which is a great game, Black Site, Need for Speed Carbon, Skate 1, and yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. There's a few other games that I still need to actually put into the Xbox so that it registers on here. I know that took quite a while to show you guys that, but it's fine because I will do as many parts as necessary to get the whole Sonic 4 playthrough done, so don't worry. So here we go, Sonic 4, Episode 1. Currently got 100 achievements out of 200. I've completed the game. I've got a fair amount. The only things I need to still work on, which I was talking to my good friend AtsumaKarin about the other day, is defeating 1,000 enemies, which I'm pretty much there now. I haven't got many more to defeat as far as I know because I've played this quite a lot. Clearing all the acts of Supersonic, which again I need to work on. Uploading all my scores, which I've nearly done. Acquiring all 7 Chaos Emeralds. I just need to finish the last 2 special stages and then I've done that. And then clearing the last zone without taking any damage, which I'm finding increasingly difficult because the last level is quite hard in itself, and that's with taking damage. Yeah, my good friend AtsumaKarin has done that, so it's obviously not impossible. But they're the ones I've still got to work on. But as you can see, I've got most of them, so it's not too bad. Right, so let's finally then, guys. Okay, why has it done that? Okay, that's why. Wake up, Dan. Okay, so here we go then. This is the awesome Sonic 4. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this on a home console yet, you're getting your chance to see it now. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love the music on this as well. It's absolutely incredible. Now I'm going to start a new game, or should I? Oh no, there's no point because I can still start from the beginning. Okay, so the great thing about Sonic 4, guys, as well, is that you've got a map to work with now. It's not just like level upon level. You've actually got a map to work with. So we're going to start from the very beginning, guys. And this is Splash Hill Zone Act 1. Now I'm going to try not to die at any point, if I can help it. So if you don't hear me talk for a while, it's because I'm concentrating. Oh dear. Now there was an achievement on this part as well, guys, for those of you that have played this, to actually complete Splash Hill Zone Act 1 in under a minute. And I have to say, it's not easy, but the more times you practice it, you kind of get to grips with what the quickest routes are to complete the level in the shortest time possible. And then once you figure it out, eventually you find that you actually can do it. But it's not easy. And I really hope you guys can see this okay. I have to say I've had better runs than this, but yeah, it always tends to be when you're recording stuff, it doesn't go as great as it could do. But I didn't die, that's the main thing. And there we go, guys. So as you can see, graphically it's absolutely stunning. I love the fact that although it's obviously brought it back to the 2D elements, it's still 3D as well. So, right, so this is Act 2, guys. And the great thing is with this game as well, you can choose whether you go on to the next act straight away, or whether you just go back to the map. Whereas obviously in the older games on the Mega Drive, once you've completed one level, you automatically go into the next level, no matter what. On this game, you can opt to not do that, and just go straight back to the map after the level you've currently completed, if you don't fancy going on to the next act straight away. And I quite like this kind of vine bit where you can swing on them. It's a really cool idea. And I think most of you will know by now that when I end up talking loads, I end up dying a lot more. That's a really cool idea, I really like that. Now most of you will know that obviously this is episode 1, so there is going to be an episode 2 at some point. It's interesting though, because although this is episode 1, it seems to have a proper finish to it. You know, you go to the Death Egg Zone, which is kind of the the end of like Sonic 2, and then you defeat the massive robot and then you complete it. So you could say that it's like that is the end of the whole thing, but it isn't. There's obviously an episode 2 coming up, so looking forward to that. And that's that one done, guys. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to finish the next act. Oh, I think we might do actually, because it's only a boss at the end of the day. It's going to be quite short. Yeah. So we'll just do this boss, guys, and then I'll be back for the second part. I've also made sure there's no glare on the TV this time like there was in my Sonic CD playthrough. I do apologise again about that. Okay. Absolutely love the music still. Fantastic. Now I did say to my good friend ATsumaKarin as well, aka Ben, about debating whether or not to do this, because nowadays I'm finding it harder to do Let's Plays of current gen stuff, because I have to obviously use the big TV in the living room to get the footage looking good. But nowadays there seems to be more people in the house that want to use the TV as there was, as opposed to kind of before. And because I'm like working a lot more now, I'm not in as much as I used to be. I'm normally out, so I'm not able to kind of do proper updated playthroughs of current gen stuff as often as I used to do, but I'm still trying to do it whenever I can, because obviously I absolutely love doing both. Whoops. There we go. Conscious of the time, guys, I just want to try and get this done for you as quick as I can. But I want to dedicate this playthrough as well, if I can, guys, to all of my subs out there, but especially Gemma, aka the Jebs24, and AtsumaKarin, aka Ben, because they've both been asking about it and they really wanted to see what it was like on a home console. So one of the main reasons they got me doing this playthrough, aside from the fact that I love the game, is the fact that they both wanted to see it. So I really hope you guys as well enjoy this. Okay, here we go. Oh, of course it's not a boss, it's 3 acts, then a boss. That's a good point, I completely forgot. I'll keep thinking I'm still playing Sonic 1. Well, obviously you have Act 1, Act 2, then a boss. Obviously in this game it's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then a boss. I love that, because you get one extra act, you get one extra level then. Alright then guys, this is the boss, but what I will do is, I will do this in the very next part, okay, because we haven't got a lot of time to go. So, stick with it guys, I really hope you're enjoying it, and we'll be back in the second part with the boss of these set of levels.